looking at section 231, day 2, which is titled Conditions for Triangle Similarity. And we're going to answer the question, what information do I need? This section is going to cover pages 20 to 22. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to flip over to page 22, and we're just going to read through the condition statements, okay? So at the top of page 22, this is our math notes page. It says complete conditions for triangle similarity. When two triangles have three pairs of corresponding angles that are congruent and all corresponding side length pairs have the same ratio or they're proportional, then the triangles are similar. You can also use similarity conditions to demonstrate that two triangles are similar. There are exactly 3 valid, non-redundant triangle similarity conditions that use only sides and angles. A similarity condition is redundant if it includes more information that is necessary to establish triangle similarity. And here they are, abbreviated as angle-angle similarity, side-angle-side similarity, and side-side-side similarity. If you have a highlighter, go ahead and highlight the three triangle similarities that are officially in our official list of similarity. So the first one is the angle similarity. So if you go over to the side, you're going to see that angle A is congruent to angle D, and angle B is congruent to angle E. So those two triangles are similar. The second one is side-angle-side similarity. So side KA is similar, or what we call proportional, or has the same ratio to side A as KB does to B, and each of their included angles are marked congruent. This angle is marked congruent to this angle. This K is just a scale factor, meaning you're either going to multiply both the sides by the same number or divide both the sides by the same number. So you're either enlarging it or shrinking it. The K is just whatever that factor is, okay? That's our side-angle-side similarity. And down at the bottom, we have side-side-side similarity. So each of the 3 sides of the first triangle can be multiplied or divided by the same thing to get the second triangle. ABC matches up to KA, KB, KC. That's our side-side-side. All right? Any questions on those 3 triangle similarities that are now official? Okay, flip back to page 20. And we're going to look at question 72, which says, Kendall wanted to investigate if he could prove 2 triangles were similar without knowing if any of the corresponding angles are congruent. That is, if he wanted to test whether side-side-side similarity is a triangle similarity condition. Before experimenting, make a prediction. Do you think the 2 triangles must be similar if all 3 pairs of corresponding side lengths have the same ratio? Write down your prediction and share it with your teammates. And this is the prediction that you should say something like, angles will be congruent if the sides have the same ratio. So from one triangle to the next, they're either all multiplied by the same number or all divided by the same number. Okay? Part B says, experiment with Kendall's idea. To do this, use the E-tools below to test triangles with proportional side lengths. Begin with the side lengths listed below, and then try some others. If you do not have access to an E-tool, cut straws, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we'll look at the E-tool after we go through this lesson, and I'll show you how to find it if you didn't catch how to do that yesterday. But basically, we're going to start with triangle 1, having side lengths of 3, 5, and 7. And triangle 2 having side lengths of 6, 10, and 14. So you see if you can multiply or divide all 3 of those sides by the same thing to get the side lengths of the second triangle. And in this case, you can multiply by what? 2. So if you multiply the 3 times 2, you get the 6. You multiply the 5 times 2, you get the 10. And if you multiply the 7 by 2, you get 14. So you say that these 2 triangles are similar. Okay? Same thing with the second list. So triangle 1 has side lengths of 3, 4, and 5. And triangle 2 has side lengths of 6, 8, and 10. They are also similar. Also multiplied by 2. 2 is very common. 3 is very common. Dividing by 2 is very common. Okay, those are the ones you're going to see most frequently. All right, question 73 says, Robel's team is using the side angle side congruence and side similarity and side similarity conditions to show that 2 triangles are similar. This is too much work, Robel says. When we're using the angle similarity condition, we only need to look at 2 pairs of corresponding parts. Let's just calculate the ratios of 2 pairs of corresponding sides to determine that the triangles are similar. If 2 pairs of corresponding side lengths have the same ratio, must the triangles be similar? That is side similarity a valid similarity condition? If not, what additional information is needed? So if you look over on the list we just talked about on page 22, there is not, of the 3 listed, there's not one that's just side, right? This one has a side, but it has an angle in the middle, and this one starts with side, but you have to have the third side. So you say, no, an included angle would work, or you could say, no, a third side would work, but just SS does not work. Okay? Any questions on number 73? All right. Turn over to the top of page 21. 21 is the one you're supposed to do in your groups, but there's supposed to be a picture there. There's supposed to be a diagram, and there isn't one. So just write skip because it's a misprint in the packet. All right? All right, so today you guys are going to work in your groups of 4 to work on the homework packet. So you can go ahead and put away your core packet and pull out your homework packet. Turn your desks. Okay, did you take a picture of it and submit it in Schoology?
That's what I was going to do, but I tried, how I do it is I took a picture of it from my phone and I sent it to my school email.
Okay.
And for some reason when I send it to my school email, the picture doesn't show up, like the whole email doesn't show up. And then I had somebody else do it, like my brother and my mom twice, and it still hasn't shown up.
Okay, do you have the app on your phone?